Larry, Fort Worth Memories Museum and Groups, and YouTube at Fort Worth Memories. It's Saturday, April 5th. Here we go. It's pouring down rain. I mean, it ain't just raining a little bit. Turn all this sound down. It's coming down in buckets. So today is Saturday. So I just posted they were having a zoo run today over, I guess over there by the zoo, around the corner from me, and it's canceled, I'm sure, because of the rain. I'm going to tell everybody good morning. And we're going to share it to the internet, memories, if it'll let me share it to memories, live videos, and neighborhood watch group. Okay, here we go. Neva's in, Eric is in. Yep, it was wet. Marquita's in. We're eating at Blue Mountain Cafe on West Vickery. Good morning to everybody. So all outdoor events today will not happen, because I think it's supposed to rain pretty much all day. But tomorrow I think it's clear. I think next week is clear. We just had about 3 or 4 days of it. I don't know of anything that's happening. Let me see what Newsbreak has to say this morning. I don't want Chrome. Arrest warrants allege Everman deputy fire chief hired a man through hookup app to rape a woman. What in the hell is that? I never heard of it. Well, I'm sure he's not going to be on the fire department anymore in Everman. Mother intentionally drove into Trinity River, killing 1-year-old son, Fort Worth police say. What is going on with these people? Barack Obama destroyed the Democratic Party by competing for power and money with his own organization. It's a new book. Super Bowl champion sends Dak Prescott clear warning after Cowboys quarterback move. What are they talking about? They traded Joe Milton from the New England. Oh, they got Joe Milton from the New England Patriots. Signed him to 2 years, $6.2 million. Hey, Jerry, you're paying these idiots too much money, if you ain't figured that out by now. Kurt Russell bought Val Kilmer a burial plot in iconic cemetery. Huh. He bought him a burial plot where a lot of the old outlaws are buried, I guess. That's a pretty interesting article. Good for you, Kurt Russell. Barack Obama says he's trying to dig himself out of a hole with wife Michelle. So there must be something to that deal, huh? Yeah, but you live a different lifestyle than we do. Completely. Those people don't go buy groceries. They send somebody. Well, Newsmax cut off. Let me see what Mr. Fox has to say. Trump shares video of airstrike on Iraq-backed Houthis. Man, they blew the heck out of that place. What said somebody, one of them countries said, hey, we'll cut our tariffs off if you'll cut yours off. That's all he's been trying to do anyway. All these other countries have been charging us tariff and we ain't been charging them nothing. Like we got all the money in the world. Somebody wrote a new book, Top 5 Revelations in 2024 Campaign. From Obama working against Harris and Biden, out of it, demeanor. We all knew they were all against Mr. Biden. We're eating at Blue Mountain Cafe over on West Vickery, around the corner from me, about a mile and a half from me. Brittany's in, Dub is in, Ginger is in. Just get you an umbrella or a raincoat. You won't melt if it rains. So, I posted something for TCU's track and field. Unless it's indoors, I don't think they'll be having that. The what? I have no clue. I have not gotten any message from the Historical Commission. Maybe that was an April Fool's joke. I don't have a clue what they're doing. Apparently they don't want me involved in it, or they would have. What day did the commissioners' courts meet? Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't have a clue. I don't think I've got a lot of friends at the Historical Society, Association, whatever it is. Okay, so Blue Mountain Cafe, 1 o'clock, Vickery, West Vickery. Next week it's supposed to clear off again. We'll get through with this rainy season. A lot of people hate it. Wait till August, you'll be begging for it. I have not heard that. Hold on. Is it on Memories? Somebody's selling something on Memories? What are they selling? So what's been happening is people are posting stuff about all this farm equipment, all this stuff. All that's bogus. And if you see it on Memories, you just message me. And if you're the one that posted it, you get deleted and blocked. So I'm going through the main group page. I say I am. Now I am. I don't see it. Maybe it's already been taken down. Sonny Dykes is going to be on the mound today to throw out the first pitch for the Rangers. That's good. We got lots of rain. Yeah, here it is. TCU Meet Day. It's a track and field. Unless that is... I don't think they're going to be having that. It's in Denton, I guess. Yes, yes, Facebook sent me a deal. So 6 years later, 6 years ago in April, Facebook sent me a deal saying that I have had 1,610,000 likes on my post. 6 years later, they sent me a deal overnight, 8,400,000 likes. That's on my post. That's not on all the posts y'all make. That's a lot of likes. If you think you've got hail damage to your vehicle or roof or whatever, because it hailed again this morning. We've got K-Ranch Roofing as our roofing sponsor, and Tri-State Dent is our vehicle dent removal paintless dent removal sponsor. I don't see anybody selling anything. They probably took it down. But it's a scam, and they've been getting money. Send me $500 to hold it or something. And of course, people are gullible and they do it. And when you Zelle them the money, I don't think you get that back, because that's bank to bank. You know, when you buy something through a credit card, you can usually get your credit card company, if it's a fraud, to do something about it. But Zelle, it comes right out of your banking account and goes right into whoever's you're sending it to. So be careful. I wish they'd catch those idiots and put them in jail, but they won't. They will slap them on the wrist and say, don't do it again. Intermittent rain will begin in 5 minutes. It's pouring down rain right now. Y'all's deal is off. Greater Keller Chamber wanted me to like their page. Still have no painter. We don't. I guess painters have too much money. I've give up hope on trying to get a painter. So let's do the sponsors while we're talking about sponsors. Yellow Snake Horses, Brazos River Ranch. I wonder if it's raining there. You go down 20 to Millsap, about an hour away, and you can ride horses for 2 hours for $75. And there's lots of videos on the group page showing you. Eric Walsh is on Larry's Kids board of directors. He's also a realtor. Dub Peacock is actually on the live feed as I speak, and his company is A-Bird AC and Heating Inc. If you've got a issue with your heat or air, y'all's sensors are messed up, that's who you call Dub Peacock. He's one of the Peacock boys. Dickie Carr Sand and Gravel, that's Pat and Richard Carr. They're very prominent in civic affairs, always first to the plate to help out. They were the first group, business, people, anything to write a $5,000 check for Larry's Kids last year. And you can write it off, so we're trying to, you can go on the website and make a donation, bring a check by here, just make it to Larry's Kids. Because we're actively gathering up money. The goal this year is $1,400. Coburn's Catering, Steve Coburn. Coburn's have been in business over on North Main since 1946. That's when the cafeteria opened up. I ate over there at that cafeteria in the 60s. I've known some or all of the Coburns since 1960. There's Richard Carr's nephew, Dickie Carr. He owns a company called Grateful for Your Trees. They do anything to do with trees. Cut them down, trim them, grind the stump down. You can see all the rest of that stuff. Retaining walls, flower beds, bobcat work. Sells firewood, demolition, all types of haul off. Fort Worth Lumber down on the South Freeway. They have been active with me for 10 years. Sponsors and active in the bike giveaway. K Ranch Roofing. Jorge Hernandez is the owner. If you think you've got roof damage, you don't know, you want somebody to check, call that number, and Bree is the office manager. She'll schedule an appointment for one of their specialists to come out and get up there and see what damage you do have or if you don't have any. Cross Electric, Brandon Cross. They are our electrical sponsors. We've gotten recently a whole slew of very good 5-star reviews on Brandon's services. Jenny Stewart owns State Farm, or she's our State Farm realtor, insurance lady. If you don't use State Farm, you can call them and get a quote. I bet you can save some money. Everybody I've asked to do that has saved money. Thank you. It's not my birthday. I don't think. What month is this? April? No, it's not my birthday. October. Jenny is also running for City Council District 9. Old South Pancake House, 2 locations. The one on University is 24/7. The one in Burleson, they open early, but they close, at 9 or 10 at night. Also in the same parking lot of Old South on University is Rex's Bar and Grill. It is the premier bar, sports bar in Fort Worth, maybe in the state. Well, I'm sorry, it's not my birthday. I don't know who said it was my birthday, but it was one of your children. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Rex's Bar and Grill is in the old Macaroni Grill building. Optimus Club International, Optimus Club of Fort Worth. Jeff Norman heads up the one in Fort Worth. I just made a post about the one in Azle. There's all kinds of Optimus clubs all around, and they all do real good for youth. Charlie Guerin is also a director on my board of Larry's Kids. He's also our state rep. owns Railhead. His brother Pete Guerin runs the Sid Richardson Foundation, and Charlie got that group to donate $5,000 to the bike giveaway last year. Raines Plumbing, those folks are real good, family-owned business. We've had 2 or 3 members use them this week. Robert Rivera used them, and then a couple other ones. Casey Crawl, Medicare, Medicaid. You can come to their office, they'll come to your home, or they'll meet you at a restaurant in between. They'll buy your lunch. Tri-State Dent, Jason and his crew over there are busy as little beavers because there's been a lot of hail, so call that number, 817-629-3082, and he'll get somebody out there. He's real good about sending somebody quick. And that's not going to say you're getting it fixed quick. They got to come out, give you a quote, file your insurance stuff or however you're going to pay for it, and then set you up in a scheduled time. Swartz Hansen is our architect sponsors. They're very active in the bike giveaway also. Stroud Auto, Danny Stroud and his wife. It's very rare that you see an independent auto supply store stay in competition with all these national chains. They've been in business over there, I know for a fact, 50 or 60 years, because that's when I bought parts over there. Feltz Family Auto Care, Burleson. Mike Feltz and his family they're super, super sensitive about that the job they put out is correct. They really care about customer feedback, which is a good thing. G2 Garage is in the White Settlement area. They also are very conscious of doing the correct job and making the customer happy. Chris and his team over there, all you got to do is call them and go by and get your car fixed up, or truck or van or whatever you got. Fort Worth Florist, Jeanette and her team, they're just like clockwork. They just keep sending flowers out every day. Funerals, weddings, just because, whatever, call them. Alpha Design and Build, that's Lance Sanders. They do residential and commercial. They'll remodel your house or your business, or they'll put a second story on it. Dana Lang, Scott has not got her card up yet. He's been in and out of the hospital. I'm going to check on him tomorrow. Dana Lang is our realtor. She sells Cowtown. That's one of her DBAs, sells Cowtown. And she's very knowledgeable about Cowtown history. She's going to be part of this roundtable discussion that we start on Saturdays. I'm looking really forward to it. There's Scott. He's our IT guru. He'll build you a website or give you technical support. Clay Winstead, Winstead Paint Body. They're the only people I've used for 40 years. I normally don't wreck anything. In fact, I don't think I've ever had a wreck where it's been my fault. I've only been rear-ended a couple of times, but they're good. They're on White Settlement Road, just a block past Roberts Cutoff, over there by where Crystal Springs Apartments or whatever that is. It's not cold. It's a little cold, but bring those four-legged little friends of ours in. Yesterday, I guess I turned the AC. I didn't have the AC on, but I didn't have the heat on either. It was in neutral, just the fan blowing. And Peppo got a cold. Boy, and he let me know about it too. But he's better this morning. Okay, we're always looking for sponsors. If you become a sponsor on our group, I post you on X, Memories, 2 or 3 platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You get seen by possibly 200 and something thousand people. We've got the largest social media network in 5 counties. Blue Mound Cafe on Vickery. K Ranch is our hail damage or our roofing sponsor. And if you need also an electrician, call Brandon Cross. Well, whatever you heard about my youngest, yeah, there was an issue and we got it fixed. I don't even know where you could possibly have heard about that. You have a friend in the police department. Well, he's back home safe. Well, he's not even home now. I sent him out to Nevada with one of my daughters. But he's fine. It was about a 35-hour ordeal, but we got him. And the bad guys are not on the streets anymore. I don't have anything. I don't know anything about that. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, what else? If you've never eaten at Blue Mound, it's consistent. I promise you. The very first time I ever met Dustin, I was doing some cars for him, and it was me and Rosie and one other lady, and he said, what time will it be ready? Can you have it ready about lunch or 1? And I said, yeah, about 1 o'clock. And he said, what do y'all want to eat? And I said, y'all served home-cooked food? Yeah, bring me meatloaf. And then Rosie and them got something else. And I swear that portion is enough for 2 people. And I've been going every day this week and stopping and getting my dinner, my evening meal. I get it to go. I call them and get there about 2. It's the same, and that's 4 or 5 years apart. But we've eaten at the Blue Mound on Belknap. We've eaten at the one in Saginaw. Now on Vickery. They've got one in North Richland Hills, and I think they got one in Arlington too. There's 5 of them. Plus he owns that Stinger's Bar and Grill out there in Azle, the old Mark Dean's place, about 1.5 miles from my casa. Dana Lang. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, that's that rotation advertisement. Yeah, that's her. Sells Fort Worth. Sells Cowtown. Yeah. That's a pretty neat. You have to re-register those DBAs every 10 years. I got to go down and register Classic. It'll be the 5th time, and they're good for 10 years. So this year is the 49th year Classic has been in business. That's how long ago I started detailing. 49 years doing the same stuff. Y'all can hear that? That sounds like hail. That's all right. I'll call Tri-State Dent, because I don't have anywhere to put red. Well, it's coming down now. Don't let that deter you from lunch. Our lunches are getting real good. It's the camaraderie. People just start talking about whatever. Last Saturday, we sat down and took up 2 or 3 or 4 tables, and Hal J turned around and said, hey, we want to do a sit down over at your office, me and him and Haywood and Billy Bob Thornton and Taylor Sheridan, or Sheridan Taylor, whatever it is. So I'm looking forward to that. She's running. Maddie's running. Cleburne hadn't called today. I think they said that forgot what they're doing. They have some kind of event. I don't see how they're having any events outside. I think it's raining all over the county, isn't it? It was a shame about Val Kilmer. Died way too young. That throat cancer got him, and he ballooned up. Man, I bet he weighed 350 or 400. But he got all that straightened out, and I think the actual cause, his daughter said, was pneumonia. What a bunch of great movies he did. That movie with Heat, the gangster movie, I liked it. Tombstone, I liked him in that. He was a great actor. Said he hadn't been married or had a girlfriend or anything for 20 years is what something I was reading. Wonder what the heck's going on with that. Guy like him, they ought to be chasing after him. It's more than moderate rain, people. It's pouring down. Somebody's asking about that stabbing. I don't know anything about it. Only what you and I both read. It's horrible. Yesterday I said it. I think we blame ourselves, the entire population of the world, that's where we're at. It's learned experience. Everybody fights, they don't talk anymore. Politicians, cities, neighbors, everybody wants to go to blows. And our youth, you're not directly telling them to do that, but they see everybody doing it. So I blame everybody. No, he shouldn't have had a knife, but I don't think, I've still not figured out the real deal. Did the young man that's charged with it said he put his hands on him, which even if somebody puts their hands on you, there ain't no reason to pull a knife out and stab you, I don't think. Unless they're trying to kill you or something. I don't know. I've had my share of fights, that's for sure. And that's all it was fights. There wasn't no knives or guns back in the high school days or junior high, middle school, junior high. And that stops you from doing that real quick because it beats the hell out of your hands. People used to, every once in a while somebody will say, God, I fought that guy and we fought 5 minutes. That's a lie. I can assure you. If a fight lasts over a minute, it's gone too long. Man, it's really coming down now. Okay, boys and girls. Keep those cards and letters coming. Stay dry. Get you an umbrella. But come eat. I will see y'all